Remember like years ago when Victoria's Secret used to make those uberly thick lip glosses? Okay, so we're not thick like that, but we a little thick. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea, and I'm so excited to be reviewing for you all Orange You Glad eyeshadow palette. So of course, ColourPop is just here with the trends, and so they have come out with their orange 9-pan palette, and then I also purchased the 4 Super Shock shadows that are a part of this collection, and I picked up one of the So Juicy lip glosses. So we're going to be demoing all of that, and I'll be showing you how that looks on my eyes and what I think and all that good stuff. So if this is your first time here, I'd just love to say thank you so much for clicking on my video and taking time out of your day to spend a little bit of time with me. If you would like, I'd love for you to stick around and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here. And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you all so much for constantly supporting my channel and sticking around, commenting and liking, and really just being a part of my little community here. I really do appreciate it. Alright, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so here we have the Orange You Glad eyeshadow palette. When I saw this, I was like, yep, I need it. I don't really, but I needed it. So let's read some information about the palette. So this is called Orange You Glad. It retails for $12 on the ColourPop website. As we all know, ColourPop is cruelty-free and vegan. And so this particular eyeshadow palette features all brand new shades. So we have 6 mattes, 2 metallics, and 1 pressed glitter. I'll insert a swatch so you can actually see all of the shades swatched. So just a little bit about some of these shades. Some of these shades are pigments, which means they are not suitable for the immediate eye area, meaning that if you use them, you do not want to get them anywhere into your eye because that could cause irritation and other types of things. They don't need to be in your eyes. So the ones that you should not put in your immediate eye area are going to be Rise and Grind is one of the pigments that should not go near your eye. Clementine, which is the glitter. Sunkissed should not go in your eye. Mimosa Mommy, right here. And that's it. Okay, moving on to the 4 Super Shock shadows. So this is the packaging that the Super Shock shadows come in. I think it's so cute because on the back of it, you've got the names of the shadows, and then the shadows actually are in the 4 little holes here. ColourPop just kills it with the packaging. It's just too cute. Alright, so then we actually have the Super Shock shadows. If you're not familiar with their Super Shock formula, the formula is long wearing. It's a cream powder formula with a unique bouncy texture. And these are my first Super Shock shadows, and I cannot get over how like creamy the product feels. It literally feels like a cream, but it's a powder, and it is very bouncy. I don't understand how they do it, but it's amazing. So they're super creamy, insanely pigmented, and has 1 swipe intensity with 0 fallout. These 4 shades are not new shades. They are shades that have been a part of ColourPop's collection, but they put them in with this Orange You Glad collection. Alright, so this shade right here is called Monkey Business, and I'll just go ahead and swatch this on my hand since we're only dealing with one. This color is so pretty, and it's advised for best pigment to use your fingers to apply these. So that is Monkey Business right there. And I don't think I showed you Monkey Business up close. So that's Monkey Business up close. And then we have Bumblebee up close. And this shade, I don't know what to do with this eye look because I want to use all the shades in the 9-pan, and I want to use these. I don't think that's gonna work. So we've got Monkey Business right here. Flipper. So we've got up close a Flipper. A Flipper looks like it's gonna be more of an eyeshadow topper. It's a light, beautiful, almost sheen of an eyeshadow. And then lastly, we have Let Me Pass, which is this beautiful bronzy color right here. And we've got that color right here. Can you see? Hold on, there we go. So here are all 4 of the Super Shock shades. So if you're like me, you don't own these Super Shock shadows, they do retail for $20. You can purchase them separately, or you can purchase them in a bundle on the ColourPop website. From what I saw, I was just on there, everything is still available. Okay, so let's go on to putting these products on my eyes. So let's start off with the shade Zesty. So we're gonna start off with this, right here. And we are just going to throw that right here. This will make our transition. I have no primer on my eyes because I just want to see how these eyeshadows perform on their own. All right, same, and I'm using the Morphe M441 brush. So same brush, and we're gonna go in with the shade called Creamsicle right here. And we're gonna put that right below the transition color and concentrate that into the crease. I figured I'd bring y'all in so you could see what I was doing a little better. Same brush, we're gonna go in with Rise and Grind. So Rise and Grind is the shade right here. This is one of the pigments that we should not get in our eyes, so I'm gonna be careful. And I wanna just pack this into the outer area of the crease. Right, now I'm going to go in with the shade Tangerine Dreams right here, and I'm using my Morphe S4 brush, and we're just going to pack this on to the lid. Using my NYX glitter glue, I'm going to pop this onto my lid before we apply the glitter shade. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the shade, going with the Appeal Me right here, and we're going to run that along with the lower lash line. Then we're going to go in with the shade Mimosa Mommy, so one of the pigments that we should not put in our eye, so I'm going to concentrate that on the outer area of my eye. And I'm using a Morphe E18 brush to apply these colors to the lower lash line. Now I'm going to go in with a Morphe M222 brush, and we're going to go in with the shade Sunkissed right here, and see if we can blend this color out on the lower lash line. Getting a little bit of the shade Zesty and blending out this further because I don't like how dark this lower lash line is. With my Sigma E54 brush, and I just want to deepen up this outer corner of the eye here, so I'm going to go back in with Rise and Grind and just apply that right here just to intensify that color. And then I'm going to go back in with the Tangerine Dreams color, the color that we placed on the inner corner. And I'm just going to spray the pigment, the shadow this time. See if we can get a little bit more intensity of the color. I think it's a beautiful color. I just want it to pop just a bit more, especially next to the glitter. The last color that we're going to use is the color Squeeze, which is right here. And I'm going to use this for my inner corner highlight. I think I can get in one Super Shock shadow. I'm going to take the Super Shock shadow flipper, this one right here. I'm gonna see if I can add this to the inner corner since it is a lighter. Oh yeah, that is pretty. Alright, so eye look is done. I'm gonna finish off my makeup and I'll be back to give you my final thoughts. Alright, so all my makeup is done and I think the eyes turned out so pretty. I feel like it looks very like fire, sun, very like spicy, if you will. That's the vibes that I'm getting. So yes, I really liked the palette. I think the palette is one of those palettes that you can definitely take it all the way up if you wanted to. Like you saw in the tutorial, these colors are very pigmented. I didn't realize how pigmented they were, and so when I started blending out the lower lash line, I was like, this is getting really dark really fast, and I was bringing it down, which is what I wanted to do, but I didn't realize, I guess, how pigmented they were going to be. So I am glad though that you can use this palette to be as vibrant as you want it to be, but then you can also tone it down for more of your comfort. So this shade Zesty right here really was great at just blending the more pigmented colors down and toning them down. You could also use this as an everyday palette. So if I wanted to, I could, you know, take Zesty into the crease, and then I could use, Creamsicle into the crease, Creamsicle and Zesty into the crease. I could use You Feel Me as like an outer corner darker shade, and then throw Squeeze Me onto the lid, and now I've got a versatile everyday look that I could wear to work. So I think this palette is really versatile. I think it would complement the Honey palette very well with the yellow and the oranges and stuff. I think that would be gorgeous, and I think I might do a tutorial of those two palettes together. So let me know down below if you would be interested in that, because I'd love to do something like that. Okay, so now the last product that I want to use is this So Juicy Plumping Gloss. So I have mine in the shade Va-Va-Voom, and this is what it looks like. It looks very nice and orange, and you know, looks like it would fit the collection very well. So I'm just going to apply this to my lips first to see what it looks like. Okay. You see that? We got a good old sticky lip gloss. But it doesn't feel, I mean, that's that. I hate that with a lip gloss when it's like stringy like that. But it's not like, remember, okay, depending on your age, you may not be able to remember this, because I don't know if they even still make them, because I don't buy them anymore. But remember like years ago when Victoria's Secret used to make those uberly thick lip glosses? Okay, so we're not thick like that, but we a little thick. So definitely it's got some tack to it, but it feels really good on the lips. It's got that minty, tingly feel that you tend to find in most lip plumping products. That was a tongue twister, but it's not overly tingly. It feels quite cooling, and it has like a minty smell taste to the gloss, so I actually like it. As you can see, this looks very orange in the tube, but when it goes on the lips, it just applies quite clearly on my complexion. I did see this applied to a lighter complexion, and you saw more of that hint of orange color, but you're not going to get full pigment out of this So Juicy Lip Plumping Gloss like it appears in the actual tube. Which is okay, it's a gloss, so I wasn't expecting it to be overly pigmented. I'm not gonna lie, I would have liked for the orange to be a little more prevalent, because I'm a gloss girl, all about gloss. I love tinted glosses that I can just throw on my lips and, you know, got my gloss, but I've got a little bit of color there. I think that's it. I think that's all we have for this video. Like I said, for the Super Shock shadows, because I did not have enough lid space or creativity, let's let's just say I didn't have no creativity to throw all of these shades on my eyes, I'm going to do another tutorial of those just alone, because I think I can get a really good eye look out of just using those, and I cannot wait to use them. So thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I hope that you found this tutorial helpful and this review helpful. I think this is another winner for ColourPop. I'm very new to the 9-pan palettes. I have now 3. But I really get why people are just like, yeah, every 9-pan I'm getting, because today ColourPop is launching the strawberry, I think it's called Strawberry Creamsicle collection, and I'm like, when I first saw it I was like, that's gorgeous, but I don't need it. And now I'm like, so you'll see if I got it. You will see, because I'll do a tutorial. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye guys.